Welcome to Grimmy World. We're here for our second meal of today's cheat day, which is a big load of Crumbl. This week we have the semi-sweet chocolate chip with apparently no salt. We have the red velvet white chip cookie. We have a peanut butter cookie featuring Reese's Pieces. We have the honey bun cookie, a Snickers peanut butter cookie, the blueberry pancake cookie, the raspberry cupcake cookie, the s'mores skillet cookie, the chocolate milkshake cookie. We have the strawberry cheesecake cookie, cinnamon roll cheesecake. I'm in for a good time. Hopefully I can finish. Crumbl is not one that I want to be taken into the TikTok leftover live show. Let's get the milk started cooling down, and we're going to get me started up. Let's get this underway, shall we? Now, there's our milk chocolate chip. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Now, hopefully, this stuffy nose can get pushed off because I really hate having this stuffy nose. I gotta figure out what to do about that. So we got some pretty serious life updates to go over in this episode. So get ready, because there's a lot that might be changing right now with me, my goals for season 3, the channel in general. Things are about to get a little hairy, potentially. But as for now, we got the semi-sweet chocolate chip. The semi-sweet chocolate chip is actually severely lacking salt. There is almost no salt on it today. In fact, I think there actually is no salt on it. So I'm a bit disappointed at the lack of salt here, but you know, that's how it goes. It's still soft. It still comes out as a good cookie, but man, that salt really gives it a nice dynamic that it doesn't have. I'm only giving this an 8.5. It's good, but like when you've had the near perfect chocolate chip cookie, you can't go back. So the big thing is I was actually supposed to be scheduled to work Friday this week. I went in to try and put a day in for a Thursday because Tim Hortons is only open Monday through Friday, the only location that I could get to. All the other Tim Hortons location in the state around me, they were all like just like donut shelves at a gas station convenience store. So I was like, well, I'll take Thursday off. That way I can just go Friday. I'll move all my things up. So I went and talked and asked about what was going on. And it's like, oh, we were going to schedule you Friday. So there might be work coming to my work, which is going to severely impact what I can do on the channel. Because I've been utilizing my Fridays off very heavily to make sure I can get all my video editing done. So, unfortunately, I'm not sure how this is going to affect things, but I don't know. I don't know. We got a peanut butter cookie featuring Reese's Pieces. Ooh. We'll see. I know this one always comes out more boring than one would think. I think the chips are just better. They get melty and ooey gooey. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it just feels like a very run-of-the-mill peanut butter cookie. Not saying it's bad, because obviously it's made super well because it's a Crumbl. It just, it doesn't have any extra added pop, I don't think. It is a peanut butter cookie. And it's featuring Reese's Pieces. But I don't know, I just feel, aside from the perfectness of it being made like a Crumbl cookie, it really just has the same flavor as any peanut butter cookie you can get from any place, anywhere, ever. That being said, I'm giving it an 8.5. I feel like it's a good cookie. It is made well. It just doesn't have anything to take it to that, oh yeah, perfect edge. Now this peanut butter cookie, I am really excited for. Because yes, whatever this icing that they have to go along with it does really bring some thunder. So basically, I've gotten set in my ways of how I kind of do video editing. And the Fridays have been very important to actually getting things buttoned up at the end. I know we just moved into season 3, and I'm trying to get season 3. The original idea was to make another goal. As of right now, because if I just don't know what my time constraints are going to be, but my seasonal goal for this season was supposed to more be just a body change, because I don't want to continue just doing lose weight, because I do want to start doing resistance. It doesn't have to be a lot, but I would like to start incorporating it, but that would have involved taking my exercise time somewhere else, or my video editing time, because I can edit and do the bike at the same time. So we're in this situation where it's like, I have another day that I won't be able to edit or be on the bike. So like, I don't know where I'm going to get the time to do everything, including resistance train, which was going to be the main focus of season 3. I think I'm just going to make season 3 goal is just a positive body change, which shouldn't be hard considering what I just did, which we'll get into that. Red velvet, white chip. Ooh. All right. I actually have high hopes for this one. Interesting. So we have the red velvet, white chip. This one, I would say that it has more chips than I've ever had in one of these. I also really dig the flavor of the red velvet. I feel like it comes through more potent than all the other ones I've had. However, it still just seems really flat to me. I would still think more white chocolate would help. It just, I don't know, it just feels flat. I do appreciate the flavors coming through. This one's also going to get an 8.5. Because like it's still made well, and I like that I'm getting the flavors that are supposed to be there. They're falling flat is all. So now without that day, I'm not sure. My whole intention was to do like a preseason, not fitness check, but I was going to create my program of exercise I was going to do like a quick fitness test on those movements. And then at the end of the season, how much did I improve on those? Because can I build muscle while being in such an extreme calorie deficit? Because throughout the week I would be on a calorie deficit. Like I'd be only eating the 1,200 calories out of 4,000 that my body needs. Can I build muscle under such extreme circumstances? I think yes. I think it should be able to be done. I would make my schedule. Obviously, I would do a lift day either on cheat day or the day after cheat day, most likely, because sometimes cheat day is not a good day to do things. But like the idea would try and get all of my workouts as close to the eating day as possible, obviously. But now, if I don't have time to edit the videos, I'm kind of out of luck because I'm going to have to use all my time again to edit videos. It already takes all of my time. So, yeah, losing a whole day worth of time is not good. This is the honey bun cookie. All right. I approve. So we got the honey bun. I'm not sure how much it hits the honey bun mark. It is good, but I feel like it's almost like a slightly less cinnamony snickerdoodle. Like I don't know. It just tastes like a watered down snickerdoodle to me. Not really a honey bun. I do appreciate it. Like it tastes good. The glaze is nice. I think they're just missing the mark. This one, I think this one's going to get an 8.2. It is delicious. It's just, I feel like it's almost aimless. It looks like a honey bun, but it doesn't taste anything like a honey bun. As a cookie, though, it's definitely pushing the 9, but just completely missing the mark like that. Not a good look, honey bun. Not a good look. As far as the channel goes, I'm really going to try and at least have an episode a week. I don't know. We're not doing cheat days right now. I'm doing cheat days, but I'm doing each meal individual episode. I'm hoping that will both attract more people because the videos will be shorter. And I'm hoping that will also attract people because my thumbnails will be more concise. Everything will have more of a topic. The cheat day, just everything was kind of scattered. Like everything was scattered. The videos were long. I think the cheat day got some of the people in the audience I was looking for, the people that are doing cuts and want to see good food get eaten while they're not eating good food. I get that. I have people, so hopefully having those people already will keep YouTube pushing my video to that type of person that follows that. And it seems to be working. But now that we're going to have specific meals, I'll be able to see the analytics on how many people like the Crumbl versus how many people ignore the Crumbl. How many people like some of the other stuff that I eat versus not. I think breaking everything down into more specific things will help me see what is good. And I think will help other people start clicking on what I'm doing. The thumbnails will be cleaner. Everything will have more of a concise point. I can start making titles that make more sense and hopefully can make a good hook. I think the cheat day title and everything was nice and all, but I think that this route should help me in the long run and hopefully helps me soon too. Oh boy, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. All right, well, this is not getting broken because this is already melting apart, as you can see. Actually, you know what? It'll break itself, won't it? Whee! Okay, whatever. Was it the raspberry cupcake? Something like that. I should have got up and got a spoon, but it is what it is. I don't know why this is like the only one that's like this melting. All right. So, the raspberry cupcake, super melty. This is going to be the first time I'm deducting points for it being so melty, because this time I don't believe that it was my fault. Now, I love the cookies this melty. From a the way I like cookies perspective, but like obviously this is not the goal. The icing is broken. The cookie is not even a cookie anymore. And I can't even blame myself in the mat because all the other cookies are fine. So I'm going to take this one as this one was a fail bake. It works for me. Like I said, I love this. But yeah, it is a bit of annoying. It's making a mess. I couldn't break it, you know. It is what it is. I'm giving it an 8.9 because it's otherwise delicious. The raspberry isn't too strong. It's just enough to let you know it's there. The cream cheese is nice and balanced. You get the cream cheese and the sweetness. And the cookie is gooey, but how could you not tell that by now? The cookie, however, does basically just have a very standard sugar cookie flavor. All right. Now that one was a little bit more mess than I was anticipating. I didn't think I would need any type of wet wipes, but I definitely wish I had them now. All right, so so the channel may only be one episode a week sometimes. I'm not sure where my time is going to fall. Obviously, you're here now, so you already know that this week's is broken up into 2 or 3 episodes. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'm assuming I'm going to break it up into 2 because the donut episode is going to be the donut episode. So I may break it down into 2 episodes. I may break it down for the uncut channel, but for the main channel, like that's the whole point of the main channel. It's going to be a Tim Hortons versus Dunkin' episode. So like that will be able to incorporate both of those meals into the same episode and work. And I think like it's experimentation. And I think that having an episode for each meal is going to help build things. All right. I also think maybe only doing one meal will help with, I don't know how I get so stuffed up. I'm assuming it's dehydration, but it's just like, it's so immediate and it's so annoying. And I hate the noise. It's just awful. And I don't know what to do about it. I just don't know what to do about it. All right. Yeah, this one's starting to get a little sloppy. I'm not going to break this one because of the puff on it, but there is your blueberry pancake. Oh my God. Whoa. This is awesome. Oh. Oh boy. I'm losing the butter off the backside though. Dude, this one's something else. The blueberry pancake really does come through. It looks and smells, feels like a pancake. The butter is just sliding around and the middle is really melty. I think this one was my fault in the middle, but it tastes like a buttered pancake, and I love that. Like the butter really comes through without being like a sweet buttercream frosting. Like it comes through like a savory butter, and that's really what gives it its power. I'm giving this one a 9.4. It literally nails it, and it's so rich that it's putting me into the uh-oh phase of eating today. Like that butter is hitting me like a rock. Honestly, the only thing that will make it better is if it wasn't blueberry. If it was like a raspberry or maybe just a maple. But that's really a nitpick. Whoops. Yeah, the richness of that butter definitely gave me the uh-ohs. I don't think it's going to be able to stop me, but it definitely made me feel an uh-oh. Okay. Well, yeah, once I get to the cold ones, we're home free, so. Okay. Actually, I want to test this out. I better just kill it here. I've never seen one in one of these cups before. Is this cup a standard thing? Yeah, so I guess in conclusion, uh-oh. Yeah, I might have left. Okay. I should probably give points back to the other cookie. I don't know. It didn't like this mat does not feel as warm as the other mat. I don't know what. Maybe they just did a mass underbake today because this is also pretty bad. Whew. Well, oh boy, I'll do my best. So we got a skillet cookie, s'mores skillet cookie. Oh, this one seems like it's lacking graham on top. Some people had lots of graham. All right. Oh, well. Oh, boy. This one's pretty heavy also for me. But it is really good. That marshmallow cream definitely lightens it up. It's really nice. Unfortunately, it keeps sliding away from me. All right, well, hopefully I can get this. Yeah, see, look at how quick it slides. So the s'mores skillet cookie is really good. It has a very good s'mores vibe. It could use more graham, yes, but the marshmallow and the chocolate just really bring out the s'mores flavor. And the crust has a little bit of a graham flavor. If they had that graham on top like it was supposed to be, it'd be perfect. But this one I'm probably going to give a 9.3. I'm trying to decipher if the 9.3 has any flavor fatigue involved in it because there has been a lot of sugar today and we are getting close to 20K. We may be at 20K at this point. Oh, man. These cookies are really starting to make me smack my lips. So, right now, what I did for season 3 was I gained a little bit of weight. So for the season 3, I wanted the transformation photo to be a bit extreme. So what I did was I did everything in my power to make sure after Pop-Tarts last week, I would weigh in as close to 200 pounds as I could possibly get. And I weighed in at 200 0.5 pounds. So I literally made it just over. And I actually did do a short video of doing a weigh-in and a mirror check. Of course, the weigh-in was like, I think, 201.3, because I think my phone, I guess, weighs 0.8. Or, yeah, 0.8. Now, I'm going to have to work up the nerve to actually post that because, first of all, the day after a cheat day is never a pretty look. But the reason I kind of want to do that is because I also took screenshots of my weigh-in chart over last season, where the first 2 months it was a nice downtrend, except for one day. And then that last month was just a crazy chaotic mess and an uptrend. And I don't know, I'm hoping that those charts and how crazy I had to eat to get, first of all, I was at 200 pounds, but half of that is water weight. My weight minus water weight, I'm probably about 180. So mid 180s. So from 165 to 180, 20 pounds took me ridiculously eating for an entire month. So it's like, I'm hoping that all of this information will put some people at ease when it comes to, like, you know, being too hard on themselves about having a single cheat meal, or having a reasonable meal of enjoyment. Like, you can enjoy yourself a little. It is a lot harder to gain weight back than you think in your head. Now, I absolutely am not enjoying how much weight I have on me right now, but I'm hoping that it'll help somebody. Just seeing how much work it actually does take to put on that type of weight. And if it helps one person, I guess that's all that matters. But I am ready to retransform my body again. Snickers peanut butter cookie. Let's start getting these done before I get too clogged up here. I'm already not breathing well. I'm not breaking this one either because of just the way it is. All right, I gotta catch my breath because I can barely breathe anymore. I hate mouth breathing. Well, there's definitely enough icing on it, for real. My body is starting to suggest that it may be too sweet, which means I know it's probably just about perfect. Unfortunately for me, I think I'm breaking 20,000 calories here now. Like, the icing is just melting in my mouth. It's so incredible. Mm. Mm. The icing just like breaks up that peanut butter flavor and spreads it out so that the peanut butter isn't too overwhelming. And that's why the Snickers one is like probably the best peanut butter cookie. Just because with some of the other ones, like even like the ultimate peanut butter, like it's incredible because it uses peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, and doesn't come out overwhelming. At least the ones I've had. But like this one is a peanut butter cookie, and it has a whole different dynamic with this icing. However, for me specifically, my body is starting to feel the 20,000 calories. Mm. All right. So the Snickers, trying to be quick just in case it does want to fall apart. They've all been ooey gooey here in the middle, and I'm starting to not know if it was me or them because it definitely does feel a little bit more loose than usual. But I just can't tell. I can't tell if the cookie was my fault or theirs. The icing, like I said, wonderful. The peanut butter cookie came out like a peanut butter cookie, as they always do. I would ask for more Snickers, but aside from that, we're talking nearly perfect. This one's a 9.5. Mmm. Mmm. Huh. They put peanuts in it. I never noticed the whole peanuts in the dough. Mm. Mm. Oh man, it's been an hour again since I've been talking. I've been talking too much. Mm. Oh man. All right. Well, I think I've basically been over everything that I wanted to, at least that I remember. I know there was other stuff that I wanted to talk about, and I just can't remember it. But I want to go with chocolate, I think. All right, so this is the chocolate milkshake cookie. Hopefully this isn't too thick for right now. All right. This definitely has a thickness to it. At least for me right now. Yeah, the 20K mark definitely makes you feel a type of way. I'm just debating on whether or not I just want to enjoy them tomorrow. Because it's like 3, we're at the point where it's just like, just finish it, you know? Honestly, a lot of times I get more sick of the sniffling than anything else. Because I don't like it. I don't like the way, I just don't like it. I just don't like anything about it. I'm also getting sick of having leftovers, to be honest. Because, like, I don't know, I just feel like something's wrong, you know? And it makes me wonder, like, is something wrong? But I also am I've been pushing lately. I've been pushing limits lately. Chocolate milkshake cookie. It's definitely chocolatey. Good for the chocolate lover. It's a fudgy type of chocolate. If you can see, it's very fudgy. It's like a very fudgy brownie. The sprinkles on the outside, they add a little bit of pop, but sprinkles aren't my thing. I enjoy the topping with the whipped cream. I think it's more brownie-like than milkshake-like. I'm going to give it a 9.0. But I am definitely feeling the effects of eating 20,000 calories today. So it's kind of a fuzzy 9.0. Oh. All right. I'm really trying to think if I got this in me, because I feel like I do, but I also don't want to be wrong, because I don't want to struggle at all is the thing. But like that coffee still tastes like coffee. But I don't really want to eat Crumbl tomorrow. I want tomorrow to be a fasting day. Do I have room? I don't know. I think we're getting pretty close here. I think we're getting pretty close here. Well, give me 1 second. Take a good deep breath. See, it's like I clear up for a second. As soon as I start eating again, I get blocked up. And I just don't get it. All right, well, I'm really sick of that coffee, to be honest with you. I think if it's taking me this long, I might as well just throw in the towel, right? Well, yeah, there's no point in just not enjoying food, I don't think. I don't know. It doesn't seem like anybody on either of the channels really cares about it being a challenge. Like, if I'm going to go to a food challenge, I'm probably not going to do it like this. In fact, I've been putting off going to a food challenge because one of them, the one that I'm supposed to be doing here soon, they don't open till 4 o'clock. So like, I don't want to wait all day till 4 o'clock to eat. But like, I also don't want to go to a food challenge and be in this situation where I already ate a bunch of food and now I got to do a food challenge. Basically, before I got hurt and, well, before I started posting videos, all of those videos, I didn't eat until I was at my event. My event was the first time I ate. And then I would do whatever eating, the eating contest or the challenge or whatever. And then I would go and just kind of, then I would choose to eat after that. And sometimes it would be Crumbl, sometimes it would be other stuff. But like, that's kind of where I got the idea of the cheat day. Because like, I would eat, I would do the contest or do the challenge, but then I wouldn't be done. I would go and eat more. And like, it would very frequently come out to like 18 to 20,000 calories. So that's kind of where the cheat day thing came from. But you know what? I pushed pretty hard today, I think. You know, we're somewhere in the 20,000 somethings. These are probably both 900. Yeah, I guess I'm probably just broke 20,000 to be honest. And as much as I like Crumbl, sleeping with a full belly is not fun no matter what's in the belly. Unfortunately. Well, but what really grinds my gears is the stuffy nose. It just bothers me so much because I feel like it ruins the video. Like, that's just not good. It's not a good sound. I don't like that sound. Don't know what to do about it. Don't know how to take care of that. All right, well. I actually think I'm just gonna pack it. I was about to eat it, but I'm just gonna pack it up. I'm just gonna pack it in because, like, I know what the repercussions of eating these are, whether I can or I can't, which I'm pretty sure I can eat these, but I don't want to deal with the repercussions at almost midnight. Absolutely not. So today's cheat day is going to get cut off at 20,000 calories, which is fine with me because I would rather be able to sit down and relax since I probably shouldn't go to bed. Going to bed right away always is the worst. So I guess I should just hang out. And this is why like the late nights got to stop, like, because it's not even like the meal. It's just late at night. I think the channel needs to go back to just what the original intention was. It's a cheat day meal, not a cheat day. But I can, eat a couple times. I think that also means that Crumbl may be getting cut loose. Because I think we're just gonna be focusing on requests for a while because there's so many. I hate it. All right, so we got a couple cheesecakes I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I'll probably throw it in, at least for the review. I've been waiting here for way too long. Yeah, I just don't know how to continue like pushing my capacity without doing stuff like this, you know? But I'm pretty sure nobody on the Uncut channel wants to see like this type of pushing. So it's hard to find a balance between getting better at what I'm doing and having a good video. I don't know. It's all stuff I gotta figure out. Like, I can't just be eating not on video, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just gonna eat them. I don't feel like eating them tomorrow. Let's do it. What do we got? A strawberry cheesecake? Well, the graham cracker crust and the cheesecake, all the flavors are coming together pretty well. I still think it could use more cheesecake. Man, all the icings are just like really running on all of them today. All right. So, the strawberry cheesecake came out pretty good. It's got all the elements, but I think it just needs more topping. I'm giving this one an 8.8. Possibly could be better if I wasn't so deep into the cheat day. The strawberry that they use is just nice. It's not like a goofy, artificially flavor. It does taste a little bit like freeze-dry strawberries, but that's fine. But for real this time, I am going to call it. I'm not going to push myself. The body definitely gave me the no more for that one. So I'm going to take a bite of this to try this, and then we're going to pack it in. So one bite of this just to see what it is, because two cookies does not make a good video. So we're getting the rating in, and that's that. So this one is, what was it? The cinnamon roll cheesecake. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Whew. It is good. It's nice and creamy. It's got a very... It has a very just like perfect cheesecake flavor, but then it also has that nice cinnamon. Yeah, that's definitely worth enjoying, which I'm going to enjoy tomorrow and not now. So, as far as the cheesecake goes, I think I'm going to give that one a 9.1. I'm trying to give it what I think it deserves, not what my body thinks it deserves. Like the cheesecake came out beautifully. It's nice and creamy, and it does have like a cinnamon bun flavor to it with the cinnamon. Like it is there. It's present. It comes through. But I am done for the night. The body is telling me it's time to stop, so I'm stopping. I pushed to what I could do, and that's that. So almost. We're well into the 20,000s at this point, so not exactly sure where. I'm going to assume that we're probably at like 21, which I believe may be a record for me. So not terrible, but I'm getting out of here, man. I'm stuffed up and I'm ready for bed, but I'm not going to go to bed because nothing good ever happens when I go to bed. I want a full stomach of sugar. Gotta get all the air out of me. But thanks for hanging out with me. I know these past couple ones, especially for the uncut channel, are going to be long ones. But phew, there's a lot going on. I don't really know what to do about it. So I'm just going to be trying to figure something out. Maybe this is what the channel needs. I just got to go with the flow and see what I'm capable of doing given the situation. I don't know if my work is going to go back to 7-day weeks. I have no idea how I'm going to survive a 7-day week doing this, but I'm going to do the best I can. Try and get at least one meal on to YouTube. And that's really that's the best thing I can do is at least get one video out a week. So it's a good time to have cut the cheat day. It's a good time to start doing each meal individually. Hopefully things will just work out. I'm hoping. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just rolling with the punches. So we'll see. I have work. I'm also trying to do other things with my life so that I can afford more time for this, but we'll see what happens. I'm not really worried about it. It's just, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know how long it's going to last. So whatever happens, happens. It's the worst. All right, before I get completely backed up, I'll see you next week for another cheat day. Like I said, no idea. I'll see if I can find time to start doing a resistance program for myself this week. If not, I don't know. I just don't know right now. Season 3 is already getting chaotic and it just started. So we'll see. Maybe I'll release the before picture, but that'll take a little bit of coercion. But only a few people are going to get this far into this video, so you're not even going to be able to try to persuade me to release the before picture. Either way, have a great week. were a great couple days, I guess. I'll see you next time. What in the world will I eat next? The weakest Crumbl location I've ever been to had the peanut butter featuring Reese's Pieces and the red velvet white chip. Not bad cookies, but like, I don't know. I feel like the other two locations like made cookies count. I cannot get over how I walked into that store and I heard somebody getting trained and she literally tells her, you don't need more than 5 white chocolate pearls for the wedding cake cookie. You don't need to go overboard on the toppings. And I never want to go back. The only reason I went back today was just so I could do 11 cookies today, because that's ridiculous. Mind you, the wedding cake cookie white pearls are not like large white pearls like would be the semi-sweet chocolate chip. Those white pearls are the size of, I don't even know what they're the size of. They're so small. They're probably, they're like the size of an earring. Like a little, like one of those old, like teeny tiny little pearl earring studs. They're like nothing. Like having 5 on them, you might as well not even put any. You might as well just use your imagination at that point. 5. Get out of here. Anywho, we're going to get into it.